It was the end of February 1951, during the war in Korea, when the United Nations Command Intelligence Bureau started to receive through its various intelligence channels, such as the CIA, JSOB, CIC, and Cannon Organization, an increasing number of reports about a strange phenomenon, which appeared to be occurring just behind the North Korean lines in the Wonsan area. The reports indicated that in this area, in 2 army hospitals, hundreds of soldiers and civilians were dying from an unidentified but clearly highly infectious disease. Though the North Korean authorities were frantically attempting to keep the matter a secret, it seemed possible that the disease could be a new drug-resistant variation of the Black Plague, the pest, the ancient killer from the past. If these suspicions were true, then it was clear that in a very short while the disease would spread and infect the South. As the North Korean doctors could apparently find no method of curing the disease or stopping its spread, it seemed quite likely that the South Korean doctors would be equally helpless. If this was the case, there would be strong pressure to pull the United Nations forces out of Korea. A great deal of effort was made by guerrillas operating behind North Korean lines to obtain hard information, but their efforts had met with no success. The United Nations Command convened a special staff committee to consider the problem and to decide what measures should be taken to safeguard the United Nations troops in Korea.
Now, General Sands, may we have your opinion?
Yes, General. If it really is the plague which is presently spreading around Wonsan, the entire front line would be an epidemic area.
General Biderinden, what is the opinion of G1 then?
If it's true that it is the plague, we would have to evacuate all United Nations forces. The war then would be continued through the use of air and naval forces.
General MacArthur voiced the same belief. However, we must have conclusive proof as to the nature of the disease, and fast, gentlemen.
I have asked General MacArthur for permission to go to Korea for a first-hand analysis of the situation.
Well, what's your opinion, General Maris, please?
I'm against the idea. I can only think of one other time when a general officer went behind the lines, and that was an exception to the rule.
Can't we wait and see what General MacArthur's decision will be?
All right, we'll wait.
I'm extremely concerned over the possible evacuation of UN forces from Korea. It would mean the end of hope for the Koreans. Of course, I have no wish to jeopardize our own forces by leaving them there if the possibility of plague exists. For all concerned, this is a very critical situation. Other well-qualified officers of lesser grade than myself could go on this mission. However, I feel that as a senior medical officer, it's my duty to ascertain the true facts, and grade is of no importance.
My God! Damn it! All those damn injections! Every 2 days there's some more! What are they supposed to do? Help you shoot?
You need more than us.
Huh? How come?
Officers need more protection. And the way you act, I thought at first that you were a general. Well, it's a fact.
Yeah, he's right. You had us all fooled there.
Well, you're not the first to be fooled. He's right. I'm the general type.
The general garbage type.
Now listen, fellas. I think we need to relax. Have a little party.
So what I'll do is see the major and ask him to help us. Give us some liquor, huh? Major Yang's a nice guy, and real soft-hearted, too. He's
Attention!
Isn't that right?
Well, your land training went well. But today, we go to sea. So, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Hey! What the hell is all this about?
1, 2, 1, 2.
General MacArthur asked me if there wasn't a better way, perhaps in which to solve this problem without sending General Sams behind enemy lines.
Unless there's an alternative that's more suitable, I believe we're wasting our time discussing it.
Captain Clark, do you think we'll get permission for Operation Wonsan from HQ?
I don't know, Major Yang. Do you have any personal ideas on the operation besides using General Sams?
We're looking for a medical expert on plague from Tokyo, from the medical university.
I agree it's worth a try. But it mustn't hold up the operation, though.
What if the university should refuse us, though?
Then, instead of this operation, we have an alternative plan at UN headquarters. But General Sams insists on the operation as is. So it should get approved by General MacArthur.
1,
I hope so, Captain.
1, 2,
Me too.
What?
The scale of the operation is small, but the scope is tremendous.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Good evening, Major Yang.
Evening, Captain. I'm so tired.
Is the Japanese doctor you met today an expert on the plague?
Yeah. Like General Sams in the U.S. He's the expert.
And his decision?
He refused to take part in the operation. He said it would have helped in his research, but no.
In spite of the money?
Are you in this war for the money?
I'm sorry, Captain Yang.
Hi there.
Tom, when did you go back from Korea?
This afternoon, how's everything?
Fine, just fine. Meet Major Yang from the Korean Navy.
Nice to meet you. I've heard about you.
Thank you.
How about a drink?
Yeah, sure.
What's the news, Tom?
Yesterday, I was involved in a very dramatic encounter.
Another scoop?
Sort of, yeah. In one of the Korean army camps, I saw two young brothers meeting for the first time in several years. One was a South Korean soldier, while his younger brother was a captured North Korean. When I wired the story to the States, I emphasized this was not a story fabricated for entertainment, but a true story that's something I'd actually seen. This is an example of the tragedy striking the average person as a result of a war set into motion by powerful factions. Regrettable tragedies not of their own making. Of course, it's up to them whether they want to print it or not, but I had to write it anyhow.
Thanks for your regrets. I have my own.
What?
The past and present policies of the USA.
What do you mean?
We could have prevented this war if we had been a little wiser in our judgments. When the Russians said they were pulling their troops out of North Korea. All they meant was to withdraw across the river. For the Americans, this meant a relocation to Okinawa, much more distant. And, as you know, the Russians armed the North Koreans with tanks and heavy weapons. While the Americans left us only rifles.
Balance of power. I agree with your thinking.
At least, you could have left us with enough to fight them with.
You're right.
Then, they would never have dreamed of invasion.
It won't happen again.
Maybe.
Okay, let's look at the films, all right?
In the end, General MacArthur approved of the plan, and the operation known as Operation Wonsan was finally set in motion. The purpose of the operation was to put General Sams behind enemy lines, where he could conduct tests on suspected plague victims to determine the exact nature of the disease.
How long after you receive the patients or corpses from the hospital will you need, General?
3 hours at least.
How much will the instruments weigh that we'll be carrying for the tests, roughly?
I think about 10 kilograms. I won't be armed myself.
Just leave that side to us, General.
How many more days will you be in training?
3 more days, I think.
How many of your men will be stationed around our operations site?
We'll have 20 men in Wonsan altogether, General. Is that right?
That's right. That includes 2 working in the kitchen, inside the hospital.
Fine. Fine.
Yeah? All right. Where are the others?
I'm sorry. See you later.
There'll be no more sneaking out. It's no vacation. You've been sent here to train for a special operation. Got it?
You were the Fink. That right? You told the damn major. You goddamn creep. You... Hey, I'll bust your head in, you goddamn... Hold on. Just calm down. Damn you. I'm gonna remodel that face of yours, you...
Why are we here? You think this is a tourist trip? We have an important mission.
I guess that you're right. But a guy needs some fun. Now, admit it, huh? Come on, huh? Well, at least I do.
You're a horny bastard, that's what.
Shut up!
Come in.
Good evening, General. Would you like to join me for dinner, sir?
I don't feel like having any.
Tied up in paperwork, General?
Have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Just writing a few lines to my wife. We don't know how long this mission will be. Who knows, it might be my last.
Please don't say such gloomy things, even in jest. I have to go now. Good night, sir.
I'll be finished here in a minute. Wait with Major Yang and we can have a lunch.
Why, thank you, sir.
You bastard! Come back here, you bastard!
Caught a bunch.
Looks like we're going to have quite a good fight on our hands. But we're outnumbered.
Well, who the hell cares how many there are?
Can we take them?
Why not? The trouble is, the Major's waiting for us now to come to his party, though. We'll have to make it fast.
Well, just watch me.
Let's start.
I guess if you insist.
Whenever you're ready.
Come on, you. No. I get that headache.
What do you think of their fighting, General?
Great, great, good show. I've never seen this type of fighting in my life.
Shall we go, sir?
Well, we sure come, huh?
How was it?
Look good. They fight well.
They sure did. Toughest guys we ever met. Fantastic.
Have a drink. Take this.
Thanks. Good evening, Major Yang.
Good evening,
Have a
General.
seat. It's been hard work.
You're right there. But that's my job.
Well, best of luck to you, Major. The success of this mission depends on you. But I have a favor to ask of you.
Well, tell me.
Please take care of General Sams. He's not a young man.
Don't worry. I will.
Thanks very much. Good luck.
Thank you.
Going 260, sir.
How do you feel about our chances now, Major Young?
I think our chances are very good.
I hope so. This could be my last mission. I'd like to see my wife again, so I'm depending on you to get me back home.
Have you lost faith in me, General?
Well, it's nice to see you can smile. It's the first time so far.
Yes, General, it's the first time. Major Yang is the only one in the Korean Navy who doesn't smile.
Oh, no.
How's it going, General?
It's fine, fine.
That's good.
Come on!
Thank you.
Hi there. Well, help yourselves.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
Well, you don't worry about us.
Gong, listen, aren't you from North Korea?
Yeah. Hey, you might meet up with some of your old buddies then.
Buddies? You must have friends in the North, though.
Don't think so.
Hey, it could happen, though.
Ah, come on. Now look, what do you think we're going for? Corpses, or some plague victims. Not to look for old friends. We'll creep around looking for bodies to give the old general something to do. Meet old friends there. Huh, only if they're dead.
Anyway, but go in there. And the Black Pest is something else. And if you ever catch that disease, you can write yourself off.
What a crummy mission. And why the hell should we take all the risk? We must all be nuts. After all, it could be that...
Ah, just shut up. I'm sick of that subject now. Look, we'll talk about what we like. Don't like it, then shove off. Nobody's insisting that you stay. You little creep.
Hey,
What you call me?
Sit down.
Sit down, creep.
Come on, then. Yeah. By the way, who is that old fellow then?
He's a doctor. So here.
He looks too old to me. After all, it's a tough trip.
Anyway, he's a doctor. I heard it.
Huh, I hope so. But if I catch the pest, I promise you, I'll bust him.
He'll bust you fast.
At ease. 24 hours from now, we're there. Synchronize your watches.
Naktonga! Naktonga! We've been spotted. At least they haven't fired. Naktonga! Naktonga! Baktasan!
Let's go.
I'm Kim Min-cho.
Thanks for meeting us. We're gonna need your help.
Right, let's go.
Come on.
Here's a plan.
Well, let's have a look.
I want extra guards out at all points.
Right, all right, come on.
Go on. Go on. Relieve the guard.
Right. Now then, this is where you landed. And here is where we are. It's the caves. From the shore, about 2 miles. But the problem is to get to the hospital, which is there. We could go along the valley, and that is about 10 miles. The best way is along the valley.
There's security? How's that?
Very tough. But we can make it. If we go along the ridge. But it takes longer.
All right, let's work out a schedule. Right now, it's 0150. So then, we'll rest during the day and start off at 1900. Should take 3 hours. And so, we arrive at 2200, if there's no problems. We're after only 2 things. They're a patient and a corpse. We don't shoot unless we have to. It should take about an hour at the most. In that case, we could be back at 0300. And then we need 2 hours to carry out all the necessary tests. 5:30, head for the beach. It'll still be dark until well after 6. That's what we need, plenty of darkness. So then, that's the plan, and the timing's quite critical. And if we fall behind our schedule, then the operation will have failed.
I got it. Hello.
Communications here, sir.
Any contacts yet?
Yeah, we made contact, sir. Apparently everything's going according to plan so far. No problems at all.
Good. Thank you. Good night.
Director, the mess sergeant is sick.
Fever?
Yes, sir.
I'm asking you how high. Don't you know?
103.
That's bad. Better disinfect again. Tell the captain.
He's not here. Went to Sunanri. He had orders to execute the farmers there.
Sunanri. And why? What's there?
Traitors. Families of the guerrillas, the orders said. They're to wipe out the lot, everyone.
That's not so urgent. Doesn't Headwater realize we've the... It's getting worse. Killing all our men now.
Well, they've forgotten. They've not even bothered to send us any fresh medicines recently. If you ask me...
I don't. Watch your tongue. we came.
What's wrong?
A message. Here, read it.
Hmm. You take a rest. You'll need it.
What's it say?
Well, it affects us. Read it.
Very urgent. They've discovered our families are living in Sunanri. They intend to massacre them tonight.
What's this? Sunanri?
Small village near here. And most of our families are living there.
That's bad.
Just a few days ago, we blew up one of their supply depots. And so this is their retaliation. They'll wipe out the whole damn lot, including the women and kids. We knew that this might happen, and we had plans to take some countermeasures. But then your men arrived here.
You said tonight. Any idea when?
It's hard to say. And I don't know how my men will react to this.
The mission's first. Look, like I said, timing's critical. I tell you, nothing must interfere with that plan. I know. It's tough, but our country relies on you.
Of course. We all know that. And we're proud that you asked us.
Thank you. Now, just where is this village?
Southwest. About 10 miles from here.
And to the hospital?
That's quite a long way. 17 miles. But there is a good road in between.
In that case, that's too bad. Trucks could make it in no time.
Let's forget it.
No, we don't. Now, look. The whole of my family is in that village. This mission may be important, but it's not as important as their lives are.
Comrade Lee, I know how much our families mean, but we can't ignore our country's needs just for their sake.
Well, I can. And I'm going to.
Comrade Lee, be careful.
No, I won't. And I don't care.
Be quiet.
I won't. I won't stand by while my mother's killed.
That is an order.
You do this, then you're as bad as the Reds are, and just as cruel. Well, aren't you?
Shut up!
Hold it!
Comrade Lee, now calm down. It's all right. Now tell me, is there anything we can do?
Major, couldn't we postpone this mission?
Impossible. Can't be done. Headquarters is waiting to see if they have to withdraw the UN forces. And so they have to know what this disease is. Is it the plague or something else?
party will go to the hospital.
And you'll go to the village, all right? We'll meet up at 4. Good luck. Good luck. Right, let's go.
Captain Kane, what about Sunanri?
Well, our men ought to be there by now.
It's too late. The troops left 3 hours ago.
How many?
About 25.
Let's forget it. We must leave in 20 minutes.
Right.
Listen, our men, what happens to them?
We can only pray for them.
Move on there. Come on. Move. Come on. Move it.
Come on.
2nd Field Hospital, okay? Connect me with Sunanri. I see. Let me know when they get back. Right. And where's that commander? Sentry! 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 Get the commander right away.
Sir!
Hurry up!
Sir!
These patients, they're all in the last stages of the disease.
Right. Take one.
These ones have just died.
Everything quiet, Captain?
Sentry! Sir, where are you? What's going on? Sentry! 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 Where are you? Sentry! What's going on? Where are you?
Okay. Here, hold her, kid. Okay. Quiet. Damn it. Come on, Sergeant. Damn you!
Hear that? What was that?
Don't know. Hey, come on! Come on, Ralph! Get on board! Come on, hurry up! Come on, it's in here. Come on in. Come on, speed it up! Speed it up! Right. Hurry. Now push. Yep. Run.
What was that? Sounds like they blew up the tunnel. Right on time.
Good.
Let's take a rest.
Listen, this gun's heavy. I can't carry it. It's hurting my arms.
There you are. That's better. Listen, I always thought that you would never make much of a fighter. I guess I was wrong.
Well, maybe you were right. That's why I joined this outfit. To see if I really wasn't scared to die.
Just my bad luck to pick up a bullet. I always got away with it so far. And that's how I got to become top sergeant.
Yeah? You were top sergeant?
I was a good one, too. That was in the 18th Regiment.
Damn, a tough bunch.
And you? Before I die, I want to know just who you are.
Now, come on. You're not going to die.
Well, where are you from?
You may as well know. Well, I'm no sergeant. Never was. I was corporal.
Oh, you really fooled everybody. Now, come on. You'll be all right. Quick, come. Okay. Please help him. He's in that way.
You did well. But they'll be looking for us now. Better put guards out.
Yeah, you're right. Comrade Yun,
Yeah.
extend the watch line. Also, send more men to Sun and Ri.
Okay. Let's go. Okay, come on.
For God's sake, you must help him, or else he'll die here for sure.
Well, I hope not. He's a first-class man. The best Navy sergeant I ever knew.
He was in the Navy?
Yeah. They used to call him the Wolf. From Chil Sung. Everyone had heard of his name. Great guy.
Now listen. We can't leave him here. Yell. Yell, man. Now. Hang on. You can't die. You can't die. Live, live.
Forget him.
You can't. Your mother and son were in the village.
Just forget him.
If any of them are alive, they should be back here soon.
Guess you're right.
Major! 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 Dog's been wounded. Badly.
What?
Here, put him there.
Comrade Jim.
Comrade, where are the other men then? Huh? Jutsu! Jutsu! You're alive! My son! You made it! My boy! It's okay.
Help me.
Don't worry. They'll fix you up. Sure. Look, do something for him. Please, you gotta help him.
It's okay.
Nurse, this man is going to die. You've got to do something. Help him. Please, nurse. Major. Those doctors, they can help him, or else he'll die. So tell him to do something. And before it's too late.
Well, nurse, what do you think?
It's hopeless. I'm sure he can't last long.
Major! No, you won't die. We won't let you die. I promise you. I promise you we won't. No. You're gonna be all right. I promise. You'll be all right. Major. Major, what do you say? We got doctors here, so why don't they take a look at him?
I feel just as badly as you. But there's nothing we can do.
Sunshine! Sunshine! Help me! Help me!
Sure I will. Major, get those doctors here. Forget those cops. Don't be stupid. Shut up. Now listen, you're just gonna stand there and let your buddy die? Hey, you.
Sergeant Choi.
Drop the gun! You cowards. You'd let your friend die? I just want you to help him. Help the living first. The dead can come later.
Sergeant Choi. Now look, battlefields are no place to discuss morality. As a human being, you're right. But as a soldier, you're quite wrong. You obey orders. You touch this hand. You'll find it as warm as yours. I'm human. As human as anyone. But I've a job to do. You do. And that job has to come first. Understand? You see, if we don't finish this job, then those good friends of yours have died for nothing. That old man, do you know just who he is? I'll tell you. A U.S. general. And he's a top army doctor. GHQ sent him here. An expert. Specialist in plague diseases. Now do you see just how really vital this mission is?
I'm sorry. 서진강! 서진강!
Major Young. I'm all finished now.
So what are the results, General?
At least it's not the plague.
Ah, great! Great!
This man, he might live. Let's take him with us.
The General!
Even if he is one of the enemy, we can't just leave him here to die.
But we can't take him with us.
Well, at least we can try. And I'm not ordering you, I'm asking you. The North Koreans don't have enough medicine here to save his life. But let's take him with us. I'm asking you.
What are we gonna do?
Let's go!
There's no time. Leave the wounded. My men will look after them all. Now then, take the nurse and the kid along. They deserve to live in freedom now.
The operation's gone well. We're ready to leave now.
Oh, there's something that you ought to know. This lady was the wife of one of our best men. Name was Han Dong-chol. He was killed on this mission. I think you probably met him.
Anyway, I'm sure he was very brave. And we're very proud of you.
Right. Better go. Not much time.
But he's your son. He needs his father.
I've got no choice. But he deserves his chance of freedom. I must stay until this goddamn war's finished. So then, enjoy your life. A lot of men have paid a high price for it. Right. Better go now.
But you'll come soon.
Oh, sure. Soon as I can. I'll be there.
But I got nobody now.
It's all right. And maybe I can get there even before you do. Hmm?
All right, but don't forget, though. Will you?
Of course not. You're my boy. I wouldn't leave you. Not a fine young fella like you. So just you be good till I get there. All right?
I'll be good, all right.
Sure. Now, it's time to go. Now, you better get moving off.
Goodbye. The best of luck.
Take care of him.
Mm-hmm.